This is an education podcast by dontbesheep.com. So, what do you know about tax? Some people call it tax, some call it taxation. There's income tax, sales tax, customs tax, road tax. But it's all tax. So, what is tax? Tax is the money that is your money that you give to the government because you have to. Okay, so tax is money. Where does that money come from? Who made the money? Well, it's easy to know who made it. Just look at the picture on the paper. Is it Chairman Mao, or the King, or the Queen, or the President? That's right. Now you know who made the money. Why would they do that? Why would they make money? Let's think of a king who wants an army. He wants an army to protect him, and so he can do some of the things he wants to do. But he has a problem. How can the king feed and pay his soldiers? Then the king has a cunning plan. He makes these bits of metal and prints his head on them. He tells people, "This is money," and he pays his soldiers. He tells the people, his subjects, they must pay him tax, using the money with his head on. The soldiers go off into the land, buy their food with these bits of metal, and then a little man goes around and collects it all back in tax. So money is what you owe the government in tax. And the government are not happy with what they get from tax, so they borrow, and borrow, and borrow. Who does the king borrow from? He borrows from his subjects, the little people. Yes, you. And you lend it because you know you will get it back, because you know the king can tax. Hang on. The same people being taxed are lending money to the government. That means that I am being taxed, so the king can pay back the money he borrowed from me. That means I am paying myself back. Today, all countries are in debt. They have borrowed a lot of money from the people, and the people must pay it back. In the UK, the national debt is $1.5 trillion. That's $25,000 per person. In America, it's much worse even. In the US, there is around $20 trillion national debt. That means that every baby is born in America with about $220,000 of debt they must pay off in tax during their life. And it's going up every day. So that's what tax is. And it's even written on the dollar. Read the small print. This note is legal tender for all debts.